Hey Pisces, I'm B. Thanks for stopping in. This is Clarity with B, and we're just going to hop right in. It's for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever. If you have Pisces highly aspected in your chart. Did a roll for the reading to see what the focus is, and we got Sun and Gemini in the 9th house. So the focus, the center of the situation is basically you. Your inner self, your ego, personality, fundamental nature, identity, like legit the core of you, right? What needs to be like communicated or learned here is there's something about like maybe some mischievous actions, maybe some things that are not so emotional maturity, communication, being adaptable, flexible, and it affects your 9th house. So your perspectives, beliefs, different belief systems, idealism, expressing opinions, culture, learning, teaching, being teachable, that kind of stuff. So we've got some Akashic Record, Oracle cards, just kind of we'll start there, and then we'll hop into the reading. Expand your spirits on the bottom of the deck, make your spiritual world richer. It's got a butterfly, it's like transformation. Read more, think more, and be exposed to new, that way your spirit can continue to grow. So you got growing, okay? And this is doing anything requires perseverance. If you don't give up when you encounter setbacks and persist, you'll get closer to your goal. Perseverance is the key to success and makes you indomitable in the face of difficulties. This kind of in the background gives me Wheel of Fortune vibes. Learning to friction and hurt are inevitable in life. Learning to forgive is not a weakness, but a strength. When you forgive others, you let go of the burdens in your heart, freeing your mind and creating the possibility of relationship skills and talents. Everyone has unique skills and talents. Discover where you shine and work to improve. Create value with your skills, let your talents shine, and you'll become a better version of yourself, right? I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, maybe you hit some setbacks or maybe you hit like some turbulence almost. With that Wheel of Fortune there, it almost makes me feel, with it being in the 9th house and seeing that mischievous acts and then seeing this, I'm just kind of wondering, maybe there was some, and I don't mean any shade by this at all, but maybe there was some like set in your ideals that like you were right about something and you were unwilling to see another person's perspective. Like you just kind of stood in your ego and thought that what you were doing was justified, right? And it's almost like you are either now or going to encounter some turbulence, some setbacks. And I think Spirit's trying to tell you this is a lesson. This is a spot where you can grow. You can learn from this and you can grow, right? It's like one of those once you know better, you do better kind of things. And you might be holding on to some resentment towards someone. It's almost like I'm putting my foot down and I'm standing firm in what I believe, like I'm right, you're wrong. It's kind of like that. And you might not even, I don't know, I mean, you might not even really believe that, but there just could be something, there might be something like down low or like around, maybe causing you to think or act or communicate in that way. And it's almost like the universe is maybe making something happen or putting something in your path to make and go within and assess yourself in this situation to see what you can learn and how you can grow from it. I heard boastful energy and ego. Yes, ego. Someone, either you or in your energy, right? Because this can be your energy, the other person's energy, just flip switch. It doesn't matter. We pick up energies in or around you. So you could be dealing with somebody who's in their ego. But like this would be someone you're really close to, maybe in a relationship, maybe it's a family member, could be a friend, but it's someone that you have interaction with. You might even, I guess it really could be someone you might not even have direct interaction with, but the person you're with has interaction with them, or a family member has interaction with them. And you're kind of sharing their ideals. I heard standing in your righteousness. That's kind of rough, but I get what that means. Especially when the focus here is yourself. But it does look like something happened or is about to happen. I don't know. So we're going to, if you have anything going on right now, anything going on that maybe this is kind of like, I don't know, kind of bringing your attention to, if you feel like, maybe, go ahead and focus on that is. Focus on that topic in your mind, right? And we're going to do a yes, no oracle card that'll give you some quick advice. And if it fits your situation, there you go, right? Sometimes I've noticed like these kind of uncannily fit. It's crazy. These for Pisces. We got 2 and they're both no. And on the bottom is no. Paths are closed now, locked out, do not enter. So whatever you're talking about, cracks in your facade, unsupported, drying up, no. Grinding your gears, working too hard on it, no. There's something you're trying to prove. I just heard prove. I was going to say persevere. I heard prove. There's something you're trying to prove. Yeah, I heard, like someone is like cementing their foot down. Like they're being unbendable. It's weird. I'm not, you might be dealing with an air sign. Because I'm not, I won't be surprised. Fixed would be Aquarius. They're not really, because you're a mutable sign. So that's why when I saw this roll, I was like, that's weird. Pisces is flexible. They're sometimes almost too much, right? It's like you kind of end up bending so much that you kind of lose yourself because you bend so much to be adaptable to everybody around you. It's like that's what us water signs do. Sometimes good, sometimes to our detriment. This could be somebody in your energy, though. Maybe somebody you're having issues with. I'm not sure. This is really weird. But you'll know when we do the spread and we pull it up, you'll know who's who in the situation, right? If it goes for you. But there's a strong no. Okay. All right. Spirit, let's do past, present, future. Pisces, get some information on this situation for them. Deliver them a message for their highest, best good, please. Okay, Spirit, give us 3 cards for the past, for the Pisces collective, please. Okay, this is the past. It's funny that I said you might be dealing with an air sign. The first thing that shows up is, man, past, the Star, the Hermit, the 6 of Swords. Okay, the present, 3 cards for the present. There's a lot of major arcana so far. Okay, for the future. Overall theme for the reading. Wow, we've got Aquarius, fixed signs. Yeah, there's 6 of Swords. There's a lot of air. 4 of Swords, King of Swords. Overall for the reading, King of Swords and 9 of Cups. There's a lot of air. So, which would be weird for you unless you have Pisces and air, likely Aquarius, in your chart, which is possible. So in their most recent past, you have the Star, the Hermit, and the 6 of Swords. There's it's almost like very heavy air energy, air Virgo. It's almost like it's like you want to move, you want to heal a situation. It's almost like you're trying to follow your guidance and go within. This is a heavy air. I did the air and they were nuts. And that mental conflict that I had when I did Aquarius and Gemini's reading is here. Libra was more chill. But Aquarius and Gemini, there was a lot of like internal, that all up in your head thinking. And that's what I have here. It's like it's almost like wanting to stay on the right path, heal the right way, move on and transition to calmer waters the right way. It's like there's this soul searching and this trusting in the universe, kind of hanging on to like this, I'm hearing starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. That's what I'm hearing in my head. But it's like you're really trying to almost like trust in your guidance and have hope and be optimistic, and it's like really believe that you're doing the right thing. There's this odd feeling of like, it's weird. There's this odd feeling of like, to heal properly, you've got to do some soul searching. You've got to be alone. You have to go within. There's definitely a feeling here of like, I'm hearing inner compass broken. That's weird. Okay. Maybe that's what somebody's trying to fix. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to find the right way. But it's like there is an energy of like, I'm just hoping and I'm trusting that I'm doing this right. But there's such a focus on self. It's like, okay, you need to go within. You need to sit, spend some quiet time, spend some alone time, and go within, right? Do some soul searching, try to figure some shit out, and discover what's best, right? Not just for me, but everybody in the situation, so that whatever this is, because there's this feeling, I want to like move on from this. I want to move on to calmer waters. I kind of want to, leave all the crazy crap behind me and follow the path I'm supposed to go in the right direction. I want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. And I don't know why. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune's down here, so I'm just kind of wondering what But in the present, there's a feeling of not being happy with what you have. It's like you've got the Lovers, you've got the World. It's like this, I'm hearing love of a lifetime. Love of a lifetime. Like, it's almost like you're not even paying attention to it. I shit you not. This is how they came. This card first, then the Lovers. Well, that would be backwards, right? Yeah. There we go. And the World. Right? Over here. Oh my God. It's backwards in the camera. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like, I heard love of a lifetime. But I mean, it could just, like, choices. It could get in alignment, like with your achievements or your success, how you want to move forward. But it's like, I have things, right? I have options. I have options. But I'm not happy. I have this. And I'm not happy. That's where we're at in the present. And that's kind of, it's like you're with choice that you've made. Not content with this level of achievement, this something that had to have meant a lot. I mean, it's showing up as major arcana, but it's almost like, I keep hearing fear of missing out. Like wondering if there's anything else better out there. Almost like you're bored. It's like, I'm bored. This relationship has run its course. It's weird. If that's the feeling that I'm getting. I heard, yep, that's weird. It's almost like you're contemplating. And in the near future, coming up, we have the Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Wheel. Interesting. We'll go into it and clarify. I'm not sure, but I'm getting this new energy to take action on healing and like almost trying to change. It's like a real quick, I got this idea. I need to like chillax. I need to retreat and heal and rest so I can be on top of my game. I'm hearing quick fix before karma hits. I don't know. That might be very specific for someone. I can't imagine everybody that I'm channeling here is going to be hit with karma. But it's like you're trying to maybe heal some cycles, or maybe heal so that you can get that in before the universe turns the wheel, because when it's time to turn the wheel turns. And it goes by our choices. Maybe you're in this feeling of lack or discontent and you're like, okay, I need to do something. I need to figure out what it is about me. What it is it my ideas? Is it how I go approach things? Is it, okay, what am I passionate about? And it's almost like, okay, let me heal first. It's like this concentrated energy to put a big focus on healing before moving forward. It's like you kind of want to have good karma. I don't know if something happened and you don't. I have no idea because I can't tell by the cards right now. But and then the overall theme is the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I'm getting clarity in how I approach love. I mean, that's very basic, but that's what I heard. But yeah, there is this person, it seems like they're, like I said, heavy Aquarius, but it's like they're kind of gaining clarity and also taking authority over their own life. And there's a honest intention. There's like a true intention. That's a very wanting to move with clarity, wanting to like, yeah, it's like wanting to be very clear about what I'm feeling, what I'm going toward, how to approach it, etc. Seeing how this is growing, learning to forgive, and skills and talents. In the past, if this is about an Aquarius, they were very self-focused. Even if they're with somebody, they're only thinking of themselves. They're kind of there but not there feeling. Where they were wasn't good, right? So they wanted to be somewhere else. They went there. And then they're like, okay, why am I not happy with this either? What the hell's going on with my choices? Someone's trying to go within and figure out what the hell I actually want. Let's go and clarify. Let's see what the heck's going on. I'll get some clarifiers for Pisces. I pre-shuffled a bunch before recording so I could save time in the reading for y'all. Look at the star. Oh, for the star, you got the Judgment card, the Devil, and the Strength. Wow. There's a lot of major arcana here. It's a really strong desire. Super optimistic energy of wanting to reawaken strong desires. But with that Devil and the Strength card, I'm getting like persuasive, toxic attachment. You have to let of the part of you, like that, the toxic inner critic. It's almost like this egocentric feeling. But it's weird because it's like, I don't believe it, but I kind of do, but I act like it. It's a weird feeling. I feel like an air sign has overtaken your energy. Because it's like so conflict. All my other readings, they flowed so nicely, and this hit the brakes. Very jumbled. Okay, that's the Hermit in the past. There's some soul searching going on. It's like it caused fast movement toward a new stable growth and healing. More major arcana. Taurus, Virgo, on some Virgo. Could be dealing with Virgo. But for some, it's like weird. There's a quick movement here. But I'm getting pregnancy. To like learning about a pregnancy. And someone's kind of freaked out by this and reflecting on what the hell to do. But that just came in, so that's probably very specific. There's quickly moving toward abundance of growth, healing, and getting grounded. What's the Six of Swords? In the recent past for Pisces here. Four of Cups. Moving on from not being happy about a loss of a family. It's like someone basically lost all their stability, maybe. It's almost like they weren't even paying attention to it. But their discontent about being unhappy with the family situation is what I just got. They're trying to put that behind them and move on to calmer waters. It's like I want to kind of, I heard change my ways. Like I don't want to, why wasn't I happy there? I'm not really sure. I had that. I didn't want it. I don't know. But now I want better. I'm going on, right? I'm moving to something better. It's almost like they had everything and they didn't want that. There's a lot of major arcana in the past. Holy shit. All right, what's the Four of Cups in the present? Okay. This Four of Cups is a death and rebirth of persevering, not giving up, having like the ultimate hope for healing the past, and I'm getting a reconciliation with like a past lover. What's the Lovers here in the present? Lovers, Four of Wands, so that's like marriage. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm feeling a strong achievement. I thought for a minute that that was a partnership, but it seems like this person is working on something with a lot of confidence and a lot of passion. Could be a home, could be a marriage, a relationship, could just be a celebration. And if they're aligning with their path, right? This could be like spiritual alignment and your duality. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. But it's almost like you're healing. Yeah, it's almost like not recognizing that you have to heal your inner child. But then here it's like, okay, I'm putting the work in and I found my confidence again. And I've become like spiritually aligned. It's like this, it's like this crazy energy of like celebrating yourself. Like somebody is really focused on something. Yep. Yeah, focused on themselves. I mean, they're slowly moving toward like seeing their self-worth, becoming self-sufficient. It's almost like achieving that recognition from others that they've come a long way, but they did it the right way. Like it's been slow moving, but very practical. Planting seeds along the way, being very patient, diligent. And then it's like, I did it. So wants in the future. My God, the Hermit. There's so many major arcana here. It's insane. And the Temperance. Well, it's achieving inner balance, that's for sure. Yeah. It's almost like you figured out what the hell was blocking you. It's like, wait, oh. It's like you're really choosing to listen to your intuition and listen to that guidance and finding that balance, like that like I said, that duality. It's really finding that thing, right? That like that passionate desire, that thing that makes you want to get out of bed. It's like I'm getting in alignment with that. It's almost like, there's this fear of like, am I going to be like stuck alone? Right? Am I just going to keep on doing this alone? I've achieved all the, I did it, I healed, woo, I've got all this self-worth. I feel really, 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 really freaking good about myself. But it's almost like, okay, then why do I feel like I'm still stuck? But it's like, once you look at the other energies, it's like, oh, you're not trapped. It's like, just listen, just sit still and listen. Because that's and it's, okay, it's like you kind of have to find a balance there between like sitting to listen to find out what drives you. What are you passionate about? Like what gives you that get up and go, I guess. Because you're going to have to balance that out. You can't just go, with the Ace of Wands, it's like you can't just run around going wands first. Whether this is masculine or whatever, but it's like you can't, while this is great, the Ace of Wands, it's like this potential. It's not a guaranteed beginning. You have to do something with it. And you've got to put action into it. So you can't just sleep on it, right? You can't be like the Eight of Swords and just sit there. And it's like, sometimes if you close your eyes and you don't watch where you're going, and you're just letting passion lead the way, sometimes it can get you in trouble. Not the greatest. And if this is related anything to the Aquarius reading that I did, yep, that was bad. That was a whole lot of hell. I think the name of their reading was like, whoa, this was a crazy ride. It was like insane. I was like, what the hell's going on here? But yeah, it's like this person it's almost like they're stuck. It's like they're stuck in their ways. It's like they're stuck in their ways and there's this need to like open up, expand, It's like expand your thinking. You got to find some balance in this focus here, And I think that that's kind of the main thing here is they're really trying to go within. And And I think that's what they're doing here. I don't think this is trapped. I think this is sitting still. This is sitting still and listening. Right? Just like that's, I mean, Hermit's like you go within and it's almost like this person is almost like being a detective of the internal feelings. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go within. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around so I can find that duality, find that harmony. Be patient, right? And it's like you almost feel like you're trapped waiting for that new beginning, but that's not really what's happening. It's almost like with all the freaking major arcana here, it feels very much intentional by the universe to slow down, stop, think before you run in wands first. I heard again. I heard slow down, Tonto. So it's like there's just this need to like be a little more patient. Just be a little more patient. But it's like, don't lose the passion, right? Don't lose that desire to have a new beginning or something, or to do something, to whatever it is, right? And so there's a lot of kind of contemplation, sitting, waiting, but it's a lot of sitting and going within to find balance and duality and learn about themselves. Soul searching. It's nice. What's the Four of Swords? The energy is definitely lightening up here. Oh, we got a lot here. Oh boy. Oh God. Here's some healing. Healing energy. Healing energy. Why? Oh, this is like meditation. They're discovering their... That's what this is. They're going within and discovering like what's their passion, what's their... Yeah. They're like following their purpose. Because see, this like toxicity's had such a strong hold on them back here. But when they go through that, you know, the judgment, it's like they're healing shit ton. Being hopeful and optimistic, and it's like really, it's like almost like fucking shedding a skin. Literally, that's like a crazy rebirth. There are so many major arcana. This is really strong energy. Really strong energy. It's like whirlwind stuff and healing and like regeneration and struggling with inner healing and inner child healing and wanting to like work on maybe a marriage, and then it's like, you know, achieving like successful like collaboration with somebody and slowly moving forward, like reaping the benefits of everything, you know, reaping the rewards of like all the work they've put in, and feeling self-sufficient and feeling very good about themselves, you know, tons of self-worth. It's just phenomenal. And then it's like, okay, I want to balance everything out. There's a need for me to try to find balance and balance out my life and everything so that I can move forward with this, you know, my passion, this thing that burns me, that's driving me forward. But it's like I want to do it in a balanced way. But it's definitely, I'm surprised I don't see the Hierophant out here, because this is like someone is, they're like following the signs from the universe, or they're getting like little hits here and there that they're kind of listening to. It's weird because it's like they go between kind of like making mindless decisions to like, oh shit, oh, let me fix that real quick, and then jumping to something else, and then it's like they're jumping back to something else, and now it's like, okay, let me go within, let me figure out how the hell to balance myself out, right? Because there's something I want to go toward. And then it's almost like they're healing because it has taken a fuck ton of stress, burden, action, like fucking burnout, to achieve this finding calm. I legit, it's someone having to find calm amidst the chaos. It's like they're carrying 10 wands. That's a shit ton of responsibility. It's a shit ton of burdens. And it's almost like I don't see a way out of this struggle. It's almost like I've got to go within, right? Because I've got all this on my back. And I've still got to like find a way to keep going amidst the struggle. So there's like this is very strong. It's like they're really trying to climb to the top. And they have to make that tough decision to do so. But in order to do that, they have to sit every once in a while because they do have a shit ton on their plate. No joke. Whoever this person is, it's a lot. And this kind of reminds me of the Scorpio reading I just did. But yeah, it's like they're taking time out to rest or meditate, to try to block out all the conflict and stuff, so that they can stay balanced. But they achieve it. What's this wheel? Yeah, there's the Knight of Cups. Yeah. They achieve clarity. Yeah. It's like they're successfully moving toward achieving this like truth, this like discernment. But there's, oh my God, the world. There are so many major arcana here. Knight of Cups, the World, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups. This is Aquarius. The overall theme is like it's mastering. It's a straight up mastering, but it's almost like achieving like this. God, it feels like uber clarity in how one approaches love. Crazy. I don't even see how the hell it was approached before. Maybe from a way of only looking at it from a monetary perspective. Because everything prior like is pentacles until you get to here and it's like, okay, I gotta do some inner child healing, right? And then here it's like working on, but it's still pentacles, but it's putting time in. This is all pentacles. And you get here, that's where you see the King of Cups. He's like, guru, right? Like a spiritual guru, kind of. But he remains like super chill. But he's got emotion, he's got depth, right? He's not a poser. Like he's not pretending to have emotion. He legit has emotion. But yeah, this is like, it's turning the wheel. It's like good luck in love. And it's like achieving that clarity, that truth, that discernment. It's like, oh, I can see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see clearly my path ahead. I'm super focused. This is crazy. Showing the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups for the overall theme. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, strategizing, making a decision. Here's the Four of Swords, not giving up. Dreams. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, it's like somebody is conflicted about, the overall theme is figuring out the truth about who to go toward in love. Like, where do I want to go? And at the end, it's like finally figuring it out with clarity and having discernment. But it's almost like someone's struggling to, that's either conflicted about going toward an emperor, or that's somebody maybe like really struggling with their own power. Like they're struggling to step into their divine masculine. Right up here, they're fucking with the divine feminine. But the ding-dongs ran away from a family. to go, I don't know what the hell they were doing. I don't, like thinking they was going to do this. I don't know. But then they end up having to heal a bunch of stuff and deal with a bunch of things. And then it's like, okay, let me get serious here. Finding that clarity and that discernment, but it's like they had to, it's almost like they're really struggling to step into that divine masculine energy. Really struggling. Yeah, it's almost like I've got such firm ideals about what love should look like, or about almost like what I want to go toward. It's like I've got really firm ideals. Which kind of goes back to this. Then it's like, you know, it's almost like a, hey, you keep going the wrong way. We keep trying to tell you and you're ignoring us. Right? How many times do we have to tell you no? How many red flags it's like, how many red flags do we have to show you? And and I think that's almost why I get this feeling of this person's kind of like trying to balance out his light and his shadow, and go within to balance out that light and that shadow. Because why are they always approaching things with wands first? Why? What are they achieving with that? Struggle. They just keep piling it on. But what's this going to give you? Wands first? I'm heavy fire energy, I'll tell you right now. That shit's not going to get you anywhere. If I go towards things with just my fire energy, I fail. Because that fire fizzles. But, I mean, trust that when it's beginning, oh, I think it's love. Right? It's fucking passion. It's amazing. It's this. And oh my God, like it's the best thing ever. But if I don't pull out, like, because I'm also heavy Cancer and Scorpio, so it's like if I don't pull that out too, I'm doomed. That fire burns out. So it's almost like this person's trying to, man, they're trying. They're really trying. They are. They're really trying. The King of Cups, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Like, they're trying. And it's really difficult. Really difficult. They're struggling. They're still struggling. Whether this is you or someone, like I said, I think it's an Aquarius energy because it's really strong Aquarius energy. But eventually they figure it out. Like, it's like eventually, okay, like I said, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's, oh, okay. Because, yeah, this whole thing is them trying to, having a ton of difficulty for some reason to step into that divine masculine role. It's like they're either leading with pentacles in mind, or they're leading, you know, with like tons of temptation, passion, toxic attachments, codependencies, night energy. I mean, they struggle. And with this much major arcana, this isn't something that's ever going to go away. It's like these are things that, I mean, do you see how many times these come up? Right? And we got the Hermit again. It's like when the major arcana comes out again later in a spread, right? So when you've got the past, the present, and then the near future, if it comes up in the past and then it comes up again in the near future, it's because you didn't master that. And that's a life lesson. You have to do that. Like, you have to. Major arcana are not events that we can just pass over, right? The minor arcana are like just a little events, right? They're just little, you know, daily events that can change depending on our decisions every day. But things like this, things like the Wheel of Fortune, the karmic wheel, like things like that, nope. That stuff's put in your path for a reason, because we all have a life purpose. So it's like, that's put in your path for a reason. And you do not move forward until you achieve that particular thing. And this person's really struggling because it's like they keep getting the same cards all through here. It's like they're running circles around themselves and they don't even realize it. But they're they're hopping between people, trying to find themselves. They don't get that until they get here. It's like, why am I stuck? What the hell's going on? You're stuck in a fucking pattern because you're trying to get over someone by getting under another person, or however you want to put it, right? No, stop. Stop. Like, go find yourself. You have to. There's something up. Like, you've got to address certain things, right? It's not easy. It's not fucking easy. And we may not realize it, but when we all go through our cycles of like trying to find ourselves, especially when you're trying to go through this is rough. This is rough. And it's like when you're trying to go through that, we don't even realize it. But this is how our shit looks too, you know? They'll get there. I mean, they'll get there. Hopefully. Hopefully they figure it out, because there's a divine feminine in here that they abandoned, and a family, it looks like, but they're struggling to get into their divine masculine, and the universe is not going to let that person like back to where he needs to be until he reaches that like high vibrational level. And until he reaches it, he's gonna keep getting smacked. So if this is you, darling, if you're in the middle of a cycle, just focus on you, focus on healing, hardcore. You gotta dig deep and pull out all the ugly stuff that we don't ever want to see. That's how you're going to get out of this cycle. That's the only way you're going to get out of this cycle. Otherwise, you're just going to keep running around and not really fucking achieving anything, because that 10 of Pentacles that you had, you're not going to achieve that again. You're not. You're going to stop here every time. Every time you're going to stop at the 9. You're never going to get that ultimate, right? Legacy, family, generational wealth. You're never going to receive this until you get out of your own way and get into that. And that's not like trying to sound dickish here, but it's not easy. It's not easy. And I get that. But I think you're figuring it out slowly but surely. But I don't think you're there yet. But you're really trying. But you're getting close. You're getting close. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you, Pisces. I hope it was helpful. And I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.